Hey everybody, it is Natalie from Power Moon Tarot. Welcome to your reading. Today's reading is called Who Would Rather Be With You Than the Person They're With? And this reading was inspired by the 1976 song by Bootsy Collins called I'd Rather Be With You. For those of you that know that song from back in the day, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it, and we're going to find out who would rather be with you than the person that they're with, okay? And for each pile, I'm going to draw on the energy of 3 different people. And these could be people from, long ago, from right now. It may be a blast from the past, or it may be something that happened, relatively close to present day, okay, or now actually. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and get into it, and we'll see what energy comes through, okay? It's always a surprise, and I never know, but it's fun, okay? And then we're gonna get some initials at the end of each pile as well. So stick around to the end of the reading because you'll want to verify your reading with the initials. We also will have an extended reading for each pile. For those of you that would like to join me on my Vimeo channel, thank you so much. For those of you who've gone to my Vimeo channel below and checked it out before, okay? And let's see, what else did I want to tell you? For those of you that would like a personal reading, details for how to request one are below. If you want to follow me on social media, all my social media information is in the description box below. And recently I added a little tip jar there too. If you like the work that I'm doing and you want to send me a little something for the work that I'm doing here, that would be awesome. And I will use whatever I get to put into the channel and buying new decks, new tablecloths, everything, candles, to make the channel look nice, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it, everybody. And I'm gonna go, let's go through the piles, okay? So we have pile number 1, which is the blue tea light. We have pile number 2, which is the purple tea light. And we have pile number 3, which is the pink tea light, okay? So go ahead and close your eyes and take a deep breath. Whew, right? And think about what color you're really feeling today, what color is really turning you on, all right? And you can certainly watch more than one pile. There may be multiple people that you recognize in different piles, so feel free to do that. Go crazy, have fun. Let's go ahead and get into it. Let's go ahead and do it, everybody. And thank you to those of you who, yesterday there was a big interruption in pile number 2, and thank you so much for dealing with that with me, because that was really annoying. I was trying to read for you guys, and in the middle of it, these people came to my door asking like if my refrigerator was running. So anyway, Mercury retrograde is in full effect, right, everybody? So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, let's do it. Pile number 1, welcome to your reading. You chose the blue tea light, and today's reading is called I'd Rather Be With You, okay? And this reading is inspired from the song I'd Rather Be With You by Bootsy Collins. For those of you that have heard that song before, it's a cool song. Look it up. It's from 1976. It's pretty fun. And we're going to go ahead and find out who would rather be with you, okay? So this is assuming they're with someone else, but they would rather be with you instead of the person that they're currently with, okay? So we're going to go ahead and get into it, pile number 1, and stick around for the end of the reading because we'll do initials. And for those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, there'll be a link to my Vimeo. Oh boy, okay. All right, well, here's the first person already. I didn't even get to go into the channeled messages, pile number 2, but I know you guys like those. So Spirit is showing me like fresh lilac, or like a lilac type of a smell, or maybe it's a perfume or a lotion that smells like a fresh flower, like a lilac smell, or maybe even a lavender, like a purple flower, pile number 1. Let's see what else, okay? All right, Spirit is randomly giving me the name Blue, B-L-U, like Blue Cantrell. Do you remember her from back in the 90s? She's an R&B star or musician. Maybe you can look up her picture. Maybe some of you look like her, or there's a person from your past that your prior lover is with that looks like her, but they'd rather be with you. So go ahead and look that up, pile number 1, if you know what I'm talking about there. Spirit is also telling me like plantar fasciitis, which is, you know, when your foot, it's like hurts to walk a lot or run a lot, or, you know, get up in the morning because the muscle in the bottom of your foot is really tight. So maybe some of you have been dealing with that, or just dealing with tight muscles in general. Let's see what else for pile number 1, please. Okay, Spirit's like neosporin. So maybe someone got a cut and they had to put a little neosporin on something. Does that really reduce, like if you have a little scar, if you put neosporin, does that really reduce the likelihood of getting a scar, pile number 1? Anyway, I always have so many questions when I channel. All right, Spirit's telling me Michael Jackson, or like, but like, you know, like 80s Michael Jackson, like Thriller or something like that, okay? Maybe someone's a really good dancer, or you like Thriller, or you like that song, or you like the video. All right, I'm getting the energy of somebody who made a video back in the day that looks like Thriller, or your friends and you tried to make a video like that, or maybe you did something for Halloween like that, okay? Like at a talent show. I don't know, pile number 1, you tell me. And fresh meat, get your fresh meat over here, pile number 1. Let's see what else. Let's see. Okay, Spirit is just telling me like a kaleidoscope, like looking through a kaleidoscope, or seeing a lot of different colors, seeing like all the colors of the rainbow. Maybe you guys like rainbows, or you like having a variety of colors to choose from when you wear your clothes, or I don't know, pile number 1, you tell me. And Spirit is telling me something about a fountain, or the Fountainhead, which is a book by Ayn Rand or whatever. A lot of people don't like that book. Don't judge me, pile number 1. I'm just doing the channeling. Maybe you know someone who that was their favorite book, The Fountainhead. But let's see, or maybe just a fountain in general, Spirit is talking about. Some people really like those like old Gothic kind of fountains. I think they're really beautiful. Pile number 1, what do you think? Okay, Spirit's also talking to me about penguins and organization. They mention organization, maybe like the way they walk or something, or how they all walk in a line, but Spirit is saying something about penguins. Maybe you were watching a show about them, or you were talking about them with someone. Maybe someone refers to a tuxedo as like a penguin suit, or said like they're wearing a tux and it looks like they're a penguin or something. But pile number 1, let's see. Okay, Spirit's also telling me arts and crafts. So maybe some of you guys like doing arts and crafts, or doing little things, or for those of you that have kids, maybe you like doing art or arts and crafts with your children, okay? Anyway, pile number 1, let's go ahead. Actually, that whole parent doing art with their children reminds me of a friend of mine from Seattle, who would do art with her daughter all the time, and it was so cute. And she was a hairdresser. I mean, she's still alive, but anyway, she's a hairdresser. So maybe some of you have daughters and are hairdressers, but let's get into it. Pile number 1. All right, Spirit's also telling me like the name Eddie, or Eddie Van Halen, or Van Halen. So let's get into it, pile number 1, and see who would rather be with you than the person that they're with, okay? And this is somebody, so with the King of Cups, we have Pisces, and we're gonna get 3 people, pile number 1, so this is the first person. So the King of Cups in the tarot is Pisces, Justice is Libra. So this could be someone who is a Pisces or a Libra, where there was a bad situation, and I feel like you called it off, pile number 1, or you said, I'm just not like, I'm not feeling this anymore, and I think there was some emotional distance between you and this person, and you had to kind of weigh it out, pile number 1, and see, make a decision on that. And you know, based on the information that you had at the time, and maybe you didn't have all the information, okay? But I feel like this person, you could have rejected this person or been very cold to this person, pile number one, and you know, this person might have been kind of confused by that, or like, why did you treat me that way? Or why did you act that way? Okay, because I feel like with the King of Cups, they're saying, I really, really had feelings for you, or I really, really have deep feelings for you. And for some reason, pile number one, you guys told this person, no bueno, no thank you. And at the time, it might have felt kind of good because this person might have pissed you off a lot, pile number one. And so, you know, Spirit's like Tony's Pizza, all right? So maybe someone here has that or goes by that or whatever. But I think at the time, it felt pretty good, you know, because it's like this person had been either pissing you off for a while or distancing themselves from you for a while, or acting like they don't care for a while. So when you were like, hey, I'm done with this, or I'm through with this, you know, I think you guys felt like, you know, hey, I'm making a good decision here and this is the way that it's got to be, okay? But I feel like this person would still rather be with you than the person that they were with or the person that they ended up with, okay? And, you know, deep inside of them with the King of Cups, I feel like this person very much still has feelings for you, okay? And, you know, this person I feel like is with someone who's pretty cold towards them, or who never really gives them the benefit of the doubt. I feel like you gave this person the benefit of the doubt a lot, and you tried your best to be fair with this person, but I feel like they just kept fucking up. So you gave them the sword, pile number one, all right? And yeah, you moved on, 6 of Swords on the bottom of the deck, and you're like, I'm out, okay? So I just wanna go ahead, I wanna get, actually for each person, I'm gonna get a song too, that this person is telling pile number one, okay? This person who's coming through, I wanna get a song that they're, okay, Scary Love. Your love, okay, I just did a video on this called What They Find Scary About You, and you can go back and watch it, but it's funny because that's a song by The Neighborhood, and here it is, Scary Love, and you could go back and watch that video that I did, but it says, your love is scaring me. No one has cared for me as much as you do. I need you here, okay? Yeah, and you know, I don't think this person has really been able to kind of like get back into the space that they were when they were with you. And at the time, maybe they were emotionally distancing themselves from you because your love was a lot, or it was scaring them, and you just kept showing up, or you were there for them. And I feel some of you put an end to that, okay? And this person would still rather be with you, even though your love scared them at the time. It might have scared them off, like I said, and caused them to be emotionally distant from you, okay? So let's go ahead and find out who the second person is that would rather be with pile number one. Okay, Spirit just gave me the name Terrence, or a terrace, like a terrace around something, but specifically the name Terrence, okay? So let's go ahead. The Spirit's also telling me Mitch. All right, we're gonna do letters next, okay? Spirit, we're doing letters next. So after this, who's the second person? We have the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, okay. We have, the Queen of Wands. All right. And the 3 of Wands. Wowzer, the Lovers on the bottom of the deck. Okay, so this is somebody that I feel like has tried to find someone like you, pile number one, to no avail, okay? And this person's still very like sexually attracted to you, I feel. And with the Queen of Wands in the tarot is an Aries. I always think of her as a Leo too, but we could have Aries or Leo here. The Ten of Pentacles is Virgo, Mercury and Virgo. So we could have Virgo with a fire sign here. But somebody who, like, you know, at the time they could have had a family with you. They could have had the whole kit and caboodle. They could have had, the whole dream of the family and the commitment and the home and all of that. Okay. But I feel like this person, they gave you some bullshit excuse of why they couldn't stay, or they just, I feel like they weren't mature enough at the time to really, make a strong commitment to you, pile number one. But I feel like you guys moved on and you're like, fine then. And I feel like it catapulted you into a period of your life where your independence and your creativity and your, spice for life came back. And it had to, really, because there was no ifs, ands, or but about it. There was no choice really in the matter. And I feel like you guys finally stood up to for yourself, okay? And you were like, yeah, I am not going to, there's a big world out there and there's so many exciting things I can do. There's so many fish in the sea. Why waste my time? Why waste my time? You're gonna be mine, right? Why waste your time? You're gonna be mine. So maybe that's how you felt when you were with this person. Oh, I can see us getting married. I can see us having kids or a family together. I feel like this person was just way too young to really make this happen. Okay. And yeah. For some of you, this person's mother or grandparent or mother or their family might have really liked it if you two would have ended up together, because maybe this person would have found a sense of home and stability with you, or their ancestors would have approved of that, but they missed the boat on that, pile number one, okay? And now I feel like this person knows that you're off living your best life. Maybe some of you are traveling, or you're leaving, or you started your own business or your own company, or you became very successful on your own. And I feel like a lot of you too had a major glow up after this situation. I feel like some of you could have changed your hair, maybe even lost weight. I feel like, and you're like, look at me now, sucker, okay? And I feel like all this person can do is watch you from afar and watch how you've changed. And I feel like this person could have fire in their chart too, and it kills them to not be able to kind of go for it or go towards you. But I mean, there could also be a thing of pride here where, you're like, yeah, I wouldn't let that motherfucker back into my life now. I have a sense of pride, and I'm not, going to put my pride and joy aside for anyone else, okay? And this, I feel like, led to you getting rid of this fantasy or dream, or maybe it was an actual thing where you two were together trying to make a family, or you did have a child with them. But when you got rid of this and just went on your own and became super independent, it's like this person snapped out of it and they were like, well, shit, but I think by then it was too late, and you guys are like, no way, look at me now. You can't have me, sucker. Okay. Suck on that. All right. Pile number one, you guys are like, no way. No way, Jose. All right. So let's go ahead and let's get a song from this person to you. Okay. There it is. Ooh, we have Take Me to Church. Okay. And this song has come up before in a reading, but it says, my lover's got humor. She's the giggle at a funeral. Knows everybody's disapproval. I should have worshipped her sooner. If the heavens ever did speak, she's the last true mouthpiece. Take Me to Church by Hosier, I think is how you say it. So look at you, my lover's got it all. She's got humor. She's daring. She's a giggle at a funeral. She doesn't do things like everyone else. She's an original. She knows other people have disapproved of her and her life choices, his or her. I'm talking about you. This person knows that other people have disapproved of some of the things that you guys have done in your life. And this person, I feel they admire you for that though. They're like, I should have worshiped you sooner, you know? And some of you could be leaders in what you do, or you're business owners or your leaders, or you're finding your leadership path here. And, if the heavens ever did speak, you, pile number one, are the last true mouthpiece. Okay. So they should have listened to you when you told them, they should have listened to you, and they should have taken that seriously. All right. And I just have to go back to this first person for a minute because I'm getting another message. I feel like they're saying at the time, maybe the way that you acted was scary to them, or your sharpness with them was scary to them, which caused them to emotionally distance from you. And I do feel like it's like a whole thing of, I'm scared of you, I want to be with you, but I also am a little bit afraid of you, like of what you could say or what you could do to me. All right. But I also feel like this person needs this kind of, they need this kind of to be called out, or to be made to face their shit. You know what I'm saying? Pile number one, I feel like this person needs that, and they need a smart person. Okay. That can put them in their place if necessary. All right. And I do feel like this person is attracted to that type of energy. At the time, maybe they just didn't, want to deal with that. I feel like it's like them saying you're a lot of man or you're a lot of woman to deal with, but whatever. Okay. Some of you here may have Virgo in your chart as well. The Lovers on the bottom of the deck, this person, the second person, still wanting to be, if you want to be my lover, pile number one, you gotta get with my friends, okay? Probably not. I mean, if someone wants to be my lover, I would hope they wouldn't get with my friends. But anyway, I think they mean just get to know the people in my life that I love and care about, and act like you want to form a life with me, right? And maybe that's not what happened with this connection, okay? But I mean, they still would rather be with you than the person that they're with any day of the week. All right, pile number one. I feel like they're not super attracted to the person that they're with. For this person up here, they're not the first person. They're not super attracted to the person's like mind, their qualities of their mind and their intellect. And for this person, they may be, for the first person, they may be very bored with the person that they're with, okay? But let's go ahead and move on to the third person here for pile number one. Let's move on to the third person. Two of Wands, okay? The Magician. And the Fool. Wow. Okay. And we have the Page of Wands. Okay. So this person, I feel like, is a little more like recent. I feel like for you, pile number one, this could be somebody that you met online, or someone that you met on a date with. And, you guys had some badass chemistry together. Or it was just like really exciting, fun, and flirty. And, yeah, and I feel like this person's like, God damn, I met my match, because you are this very independent, like, magician, and you also are okay with saying, fuck it if something isn't working, and moving on. All right. And I kind of feel like if you guys do any type of an online dating or anything, I feel like there's a lot of people that like your energy, or they like your vibe, or they'd like, I'd rather go out on a date with pile number one than all these other people, okay? Because you're looking real funky fresh here. And, okay. The Fool in the tarot represents air. So we could definitely have air signs here, especially with the Magician coming through as Mercury. And the Two of Wands is Aries, Mars and Aries. It's like, I should have hopped on that quicker. You know what I mean? when I first saw you, I should have hopped on that ass a lot quicker. Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This person's like, hey, I'm game, you know, I'm still down if you're down, or I still like, you know, if I got a sense from you that you still wanted to talk to me, I'd be all over that, okay? And this person may have hung back a little bit, and when they could have, you know, taken more decisive action, I feel like, or they could have, but I feel like, you know, hey, their loss, you know, you snooze, you lose. And I feel like, you know, yeah, they would love to be with someone who's like you, who's so unique and different. And some of you could have been wearing like a cute little dress with something over it when you met them, all right? Or some of you could wear hoop earrings or put your hair in like cute pigtails or ponytails at times, okay? And I feel like you guys just have this very effervescent spirit, and it really shines through. And you're not afraid to take a risk in life, okay? And I feel like this person's life is, here's what I feel. This is someone that you met who is real serious about their career, or real goal-oriented, or like very prim and proper. And maybe at the time you guys were giving off like, you know, kind of like wild, crazy, unique, different, eccentric kind of vibes, okay? And I think this person picked someone else in favor of you because they looked like more of their type. Do you know what I mean? How people will pick people because they look like their type. I feel like this person picked someone who was like more conservative like them, or who was more like straight-laced than them, or somebody who like, you know, and I feel like you guys, I mean, you're super cute here, pile number one, but I also feel like you guys are, you know, one of a kind, okay, with the Magician and the Fool. And at that time in your life, you know, whether it's now or earlier, you were in a completely different energy, and you were just like, you know, take it or leave it. This is who I am. And I feel like this person was like, I'm going to go ahead and leave it and choose something else, and took a different opportunity, okay, with this Two of Wands. And I feel like you guys were like, well, whatever. And you guys were like, get the hell out of here, or just go in the trash can with all the other losers. You know what I mean? Pile number one, you were just like, fine, I don't need you anyway. And maybe you guys bounced back really quick after this too, and you're like, fine, fuck it. Like, you know, you bounced back after it, and you were just like, I don't need that shit anyway, okay? This person may not have liked animals or pets. Maybe you guys have a dog or a cat or a pet. Some of you here could be like, you know, into witchy stuff, or, you know, into things that this person didn't really know about or understand or wasn't into. I just think you have a multitude of interests, pile number one. And I feel like this person like had so much fun with you, and they were like, fuck, like pile number one is fun. And they bring this spirit into my life of anything can happen. And pile number one challenges me to look at my life in a different way, and see things from multiple sides, and consider things that I wouldn't have even considered before, okay? And, you know, and I feel like with this Page of Wands on the bottom of the deck, like what they're saying is that they chose something safer instead, pile number one. But I feel like, you know, they would have had so much fun, Page of Wands. Like they know they could have learned so much from you. They could have had so much fun with you, that they could have let their like youthful side come out more. I feel no matter how old you were and you met this person, I feel like you gave off this really wonderful, like youthful, happy, talented, excited type of energy. But I feel like they also think that they can't really talk to you because maybe they ignored you or ghosted you at the time instead of just telling you how they felt. Maybe because they're just total pansies. You know what I'm saying? Pile number one. But this person, I don't feel like, I mean, their life is pretty plain. They go after like their career goals and what they want. They're very opportunistic when it comes to their goals and their ambitions, and they're always kind of looking out for that. I feel like this person is currently trying to date, and it's like, fuck, I should have just gone with pile number one, because I would have been having a lot of fun, and maybe I would have grown as a person too, right? Imagine that. Imagine that. I think this person was a little immature at the time and maybe didn't feel that they could handle all of you, all that you are, pile number one, okay? But let's go ahead and let's find out what song would this person like to share with my pile number three, or pile number ones. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. So we have the police, okay? So maybe someone here was a police officer or was in some type of legal profession anyway. But we have the band or the group, the police, and the song is Every Breath You Take. Every breath you take, every move you make, right? And you guys make some fast, quick moves, pile number one. At least you did at the time when you were meeting this person, okay? They're saying every breath you take, every move you make, every bond you break, every step you take, I'll be watching you. Every single day, every word you say, okay? So some of you could still be like leading very eccentric, different, fun, exciting types of lives. Or maybe you were then, this person's looking at their social media, looking at their phone, checking you out. Maybe they look at your Instagram stories or whatever. But they do it from the safety of like, you know, their own area. They're not really venturing out. They like to be the king or the queen of their own castle. And I feel like they just couldn't really control you. You know what I'm saying? Or they couldn't get you. They knew that you would kind of be like trouble, I feel like. And I mean, only for a person that has a stick up their butt. You know what I'm saying, pile number one? Or only for someone that isn't able to deal with a guy or a girl who, you know, is really outgoing, fun, challenging, different, eccentric, okay? So let's go ahead and get some initials. Let's get some initials to verify the reading today. Okay. We have a Y, you. I'd rather be with you who, pile number one. All these people are saying we'd rather be with you. YV, YV. P, okay, P, prior year. This could be someone that you knew in the prior year, okay? I'm seeing 44 and 43, so that could be age groups, all right? We have an O, point of view. POV, your point of view. All right, that's what these people, it's like they need your point of view and they want your point of view, but they're also scared of your point of view. Pile number one. All right, that's very interesting. We have a W here, W. So if you're seeing your initials, their initials, let's see. Let's see. Vow, there's vow, right? Yeah, this vow. I feel like this first person really interested in your point of view, or like your point of view could have like scared them at times, but they also were very intrigued by your mind or the things that you would say, and they liked it, you know, and they're not, and believe me, they're not having that much fun. With the vow thing, this person, the second person could have made like a vow to you, like, oh yeah, we'll be together in the future. And now they're watching you go off on your own and excel, okay? We have a Z here, Z, okay? P-O-Z, a P-O-Z. We have an X, well, that's true. We know X's are, there's an X coming through in your guys' reading. I feel like it could be the first person and the second person. I don't know if you dated this first, if you just dated this third person or what, but didn't like fully, you know. We have hop or hoppy, somebody liking a hoppy type of a beer or something that has a lot of hops in it. Or like someone's hoppy because they're like hopping around to different people. POW, piece of work, okay? Like, some people I feel like being like pile number one's a piece of work, but like, also, that's kind of what I'm looking for. Happy, HPY, like, you know, I want to be happy, okay? VH, Van Halen, there it is right there. We have a K, okay? Poke, PH, okay? Let's see what else. Ho, H-O, hook, H-O-O-K, hook. Yeah, you hooked. You got these people hooked on your energy, okay? Or they've been hooked by your energy because you're coming through as the Magician and the Fool. So, you know, they're just kicking themselves because this third person, because they didn't have the guts to really tell you like what was going on, okay? And these are going to be the last initials. We have N. Nope, right? You guys are like, nope, none of these people, none of these hoes, right? Nope, there's the E for nope, okay? Nope, not into it, all right? Let's see if we can find hone, like this person, the second person needing to hone their skills before they try to step to you. We have Den or Denver. Denver could be here too. Zen, all right. Wed. Some of you were supposed to have a vow or wed someone, or that's what you thought was gonna happen, okay? But, you know, it didn't really turn out the way that you had hoped or the way that they had hoped, all right? Okie dokie. Does someone say that in their emails or in their messages to you a lot? I'm seeing okie dokie. All right. Okie dokie, Smokey, like that type of thing. We have a B, a Ben or Benjamin. PhD. Wow. Okay, B. Okay, bitch. Maybe that's what you guys said to these people after this happened, like, okay, bitch, whatever, I didn't need you anyway, you DB, you D-bag, that type of thing. We have Zeb here, we have Zed, we have a PhD, all right? Someone who has a PhD, maybe you do, maybe someone here that you were dating does, or you're working on that, but PhD definitely showing up here. And let's see what else. Done, nope, and done. It's like, nope, I'm done, right? Justice, Queen of Wands, Magician. Nope, no thank you, I'm freaking done, all right? Is what I feel like you guys said there, okay? And deep, D-E-E-P, deep, all right? So maybe you guys are like, it's not that deep to these people, and they're like, what? And it's like, yes, no, what would you say now type of thing, okay? Hope, what would you say now? Yes, no, like that type of thing, all right? And we have beep, B-E-P, beep, or like a beeping noise, or maybe like this person's like, hey, if I saw you and just came and said hi to you, what would you say? Like beep, beep. We have an F here. Yeah, fun, FN. Like this person's like, you're so fun, or we could have had such a good time together, right? I'm also seeing the beginning of the word friend here. So maybe this person wondering like, could you guys be friends? Or maybe you did try to be friends, all right? And the name Ken is here too. Yeah, let's see if there's anything else I can see here. EF. I'm getting that, like, you know, the Myers-Briggs test, like ENFJ or ENFP. ENFP are here. Maybe you guys talked about this with this person, or like Myers-Briggs or something like that. Or maybe someone is working on a PhD in something, in personality or psychology or something like that, okay? Hoe, H-O-E. I'm done with that hoe. Maybe that's what you guys feel about this situation. All right, so we have Kev, K-E-V, the beginning of the name Kevin. That's what I'm getting for you, pile number one. For those of you that would like to go deeper and get into this reading even further, we will certainly do that, pile number one. Thank you so much for joining me. And if you enjoyed that reading and you enjoy my readings in general, I have a little tip jar in my description box, and you can buy me like a little coffee or a tea if you ever feel like doing that. No obligation, though, of course, pile number one. Take care, everybody, and I hope to see you again soon. Let's move on to pile number two. Okay. Let's do it. Okay. Get myself organized here. Pile number two. Pile number two, you chose the purple tea light. Welcome to your reading. And today's reading is called I'd Rather Be With You, okay? And it is after the 1976 song by Bootsy Collins called I'd Rather Be With You. So we're gonna find out who currently or from your past would rather be with you rather than the person that they're with, okay? So we're gonna go ahead and get into it. At the end of each pile, we're gonna go ahead and get initials. There's an M already that was left outside of the bag that was just kind of sitting here. So M is already coming up for you guys. And we're gonna go ahead and get into it. We're gonna get 3 people for each pile, okay? And we will have an extended reading as well for those of you that would like to go deeper. So let's do it, pile number two. And spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of pile number two who comes here today seeking your guidance. Let's go ahead, okay? Spirit is showing me like a door shutting, or like the breeze when like a door opens, or like there's a breeze or the sound of a door shutting. So maybe you guys are around that, or a door like swinging open, that type of thing. Okay, there's already one person coming out here. It's the King of Pentacles. Let's keep going, pile number two. Who would rather be with pile number two, please? Let's get some more channeled messages. Okay, Spirit is saying like a 5-pointed or a 6-pointed star. So what's the Star of David, pile number two? Is that the, anyway, maybe we have some like Jewish folks here on this reading, but anyway, let's go ahead. I should know that. I'm sure I know that. I just can't think of it right now. Let's go ahead and see. Okay. So Spirit is showing me like someone blotting their lipstick or applying lipstick, and or someone having like very juicy, like thick, juicy red lips, or like mauve, you know, like someone that has very, very nice, juicy red lips, or like a dark red, okay? Very pretty, pile number two, very pretty. I like it. And yeah, I feel like you guys are like smoothing out your shirt or smoothing out your dress, and you're like, you know, taking your hand and smoothing out the wrinkles on the front of your shirt, and you're like, I'm feeling myself, all right? That's awesome, pile number two, if you're feeling yourself and you're feeling confident and you're like, yeah, Natalie, I'm feeling myself. What, what else for pile number two, please? Okay, Spirit is showing me like a pair of earrings or a bracelet or some type of charm, but it's like a lizard, or it's like frogs or something like that, like little frog earrings or little lizard earrings, or like little earrings of like little animals that you wouldn't normally like think that you would have an earring for that, all right? Maybe there's something about frogs and lizards anyway, okay? Did some of you refuse in chemistry back in the day in school to dissect the frog? Do you guys remember that? Or did that make you sick or make you want to throw up? Let's see what else here. Let's see what else. Can you believe frog legs are a delicacy in some countries, but not really in the US, all right? So let's go ahead and see what else for pile number one, please, or pile number two, please. Okay. Okay, Spirit is telling me something about affected speech. So something affecting your speech recently, or maybe when you were younger, you had something that affected your speech, or maybe you didn't talk a lot, or you were just times when you were completely mute because of something that happened to you or something like that. Okay, pile number 2. So Spirit's talking to me about that. What else for pile number 2, please? Okay, I just heard efforts not wasted, okay? So maybe at times you felt like efforts were wasted, or now you just want to know that your efforts are not being wasted if you're putting time and energy into something, whether it's your work or your goals. Like, you just want to know that what you're working towards is going to work, maybe for some of you here, okay? And some of you may be getting, Saturn transits right now, or maybe you're going through your Saturn return, and that starts to happen around age 30, okay, or age 60 for those of you that are watching that are a little bit older. Let's go ahead and see. Anything else? Okay, Spirit is showing me a birthday cake, and they're showing me like the initial JM on it. Let's see. They're also showing me MK, JM, MK, CV, and TY, which to me means thank you. CV, JM. Okay, you guys can rewind it, all right? Spirit is also telling me science, okay? So maybe some of you were into science, or you hated your science class, or you had to make one of those science projects. Those things always used to give me anxiety, pile number 2. I don't know about you. I don't know. It's like when you're a kid, you just want to be like Puff the Magic Dragon living by the sea. You don't want to be doing some crazy weird project, but I don't know, maybe some of you liked it, all right? And I feel like the color like blue-green, or like the blue-green sea, or the turquoise sea would be really calming for you guys. Or maybe some of you are planning a trip to like, somewhere where there's a beautiful sand and sea or something like that. Let's go ahead and see. Here, for pile number 2, let's go. You guys need sunshine and warmth, I feel. Let's go ahead and find out for this first person, who would rather be with pile number 2. We have the 2 of Wands, okay? I'd rather be with you, pile number 2. Let's see, what's the other one? 2 of Swords, okay. So this is somebody that I feel like at the time couldn't make a decision about the relationship, okay? And I feel like they, it's like they were on the fence, and then they would come forward, and then they were on the fence, and then they would come forward. And, and the 3 of Swords, it's 333 right now on my clock. Pile number 2, check it out. There's my clock, 333, okay? 3 of Swords is on the bottom of the deck. So there's a lot of pain in this situation with this, okay? And I do feel like this person could kind of like get your hopes up at times and get you like excited about some type of future. But I feel like this person kind of wasn't going anywhere, like they're happy where they're at, or they're trying to build a life where they're at, okay? And for some of you, this connection might have jostled you a bit around because of its stop and go type of a nature, stop, go. Here's the thing I'm getting, pile number 2, is that yes, this person is, safe, comfortable, successful, has the home or the land or the whatever, the family, the responsibilities and the commitment and all of that. They have that in their lives, okay? The King of Pentacles could be an earth sign, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. In the tarot, the kings all represent mutable energy, so that would be Virgo. But I feel like this person's like, like they're building towards their goals, or they have what they need, but their heart is broken, okay? With the 3 of Swords. And I feel like they wonder what you're doing, and they're wondering if you think about them and what you think about what happened between you two, okay? And I feel like this person, it's like you stay on their mind with the 2 of Swords, okay? And they try to tell themselves like that this situation has passed, or that this situation is over, or that I should just relax and let go. But I feel like they can't help but wondering like where you are or what you're doing or how things have been for you, okay? And if you still see them the same way that you used to, okay? And as much as, you know, this person has what they want materially or security, for security purposes, I feel like their soul is restless. Do you know what I'm saying, pile number 2? This person has a very restless soul. And, you know, they may have what they need on the outside, but on the inside, the heart has, you know, been punctured. You know what I mean? The heart has been, you know, and it's through this start, stop, and not wanting to kind of like leave the position that they're at or go someplace different or do, because the King of Pentacles, it's great, but it's also like it could be like a tunnel vision, you know? It's like you're getting what you want, but also there's not a lot of room for deviation or for doing something different, okay? And it also, the King of Pentacles has a way of making you focus to stay in the same place, to work on the same things, all right? And that's what this person is having to do. But I feel like internally they have a very restless heart. They have a very restless soul when it comes to you, okay? Yeah, the 10 of Wands, it's like they had to give up. They couldn't keep fighting for it anymore. There's the Queen of Pentacles, a Capricorn and a Scorpio energy. You know, someone was pushing really hard in the connection and it just had to quit because it was too much, okay? But that's what I'm seeing. And this person, like I said, having a very restless soul. It's like they have what they need on the outside, and to the outside world, it looks good. But internally, they're wondering what could have been. And I feel like they're still holding on to those feelings for you. They've got them pushed down pretty low beneath the surface, but I feel like the feelings creep up from time to time. And I do feel like this person dreams about you. Okay, and let's go ahead and get a song from them, okay? And there is a lot of longing and restlessness in their soul, and there's nothing that they can do about it because they're in the life that they, you know, committed to with the Knight or with the King of Pentacles, all right? There's really nothing they can do to change course now. Like, it is what it is, okay? And maybe that's been very hard for you as well, pile number 2, or something that you didn't want to accept. That's too many. See, I feel like they have a lot of things they want to say to you, but I mean, you know, with this type of energy, there's not a lot being said. Let's go ahead, if at all, let's go ahead and see here what song does this person, they're like, how can I just pick one, you know? Oh, right. Okay, so they feel like, are you looking for a new love? Okay, and that you're going to meet someone who has the ability to give to you what they never could because of their life circumstances. And so they feel like, you know, I feel like they're saying that you're saying this to them. And this song is called Looking for a New Love by Jody Watley. It says, my love was true. Still you threw it all away. Now other guys will have me. They'll appreciate my love. Tell me, how does it feel? Okay? So my love was true. Still you threw it all away. And now other men or women will have me and they'll appreciate my love. Tell me, how does that feel? All right? And they know that you will eventually maybe block them or move on or stop taking actions towards this situation. And, you know, and I think that bothers them because there's nothing they can do about that. You know, there's nothing literally that they can do about it. And, yeah, and I feel like some of you are going to meet somebody who's able to be very stable and committed to you, and maybe even a Capricorn showing up here. But they know it's not going to be this. If some of you have not been having a lot of men or women or anyone in your life that you've been dating, I feel like this person knows at some point other guys or other women will have you. All right? And because you're a prize, pile number 2, you're a prize, okay? And they didn't really make a decision when they could have. So now other people will have you. Let's go ahead and see. What about the second person who'd rather be with pile number 1, please? Okay. Spirit just talked to me something about experiencing freedom, pile number 2. So maybe that's something that you guys are really working on right now. We have the 10 of Swords, we have the Ace of Wands, and we have the 4 of Pentacles. Okay. Queen of Swords on the bottom of the deck. So this is Libra energy. And yeah, I mean, this person, so they held on to their position for a long time, very stubborn, would not budge, okay? Maybe at the time you were going through a lot physically, emotionally, mentally, and yet I feel like this person feels like they should have helped you, or they should have asked you if they're okay. I feel like this person's kind of a miserable soul. I have to be honest, pile number 2, okay? And they would rather be with you because when they're down and they're feeling like shit and they're depressed or they're not doing well, I feel like you're the one that lifts them up, all right? You know, it's like your love is lifting me higher, that type of thing. Like when my chips were down or when I didn't have, you know, any light in my life at all, you came around and gave me that sense of hope and that sense of getting back up and trying again, okay? And I feel like this person has a tendency to get stuck in a rut a lot, pile number 2, okay? And there's something about your energy that makes them want to get up and keep going, okay? Or inspires them to keep moving or to keep going in life, or gives them like a fresh perspective, all right? And I feel like this person, like who they're with now, because they'd rather be with you than the person that they're with, okay? I also feel like they try to initiate sex a lot with the person that they're with currently, but I feel like this person's like, you know, a dead fish. Like they really don't respond to any of their sexual overtures. And I don't feel like this person is getting any action. And I feel like their sexual energy is very squashed, okay? And this is somebody who, when you were with them, maybe didn't realize how exciting and invigorating it was to actually be with you and to be with someone who's like in full command and control of their sexuality. And, you know, I feel like since you, like literally, I don't know how long it was ago that you dated this person or were with them, pile number 2, but literally it's been such a long time. And I feel like since they left you or you left them, I feel like they have not been having any kind of sexual chemistry that could ever, you know, I just feel like they're not, ever since they're not getting anything sexually that excites them. It's like the same old thing over and over and over again, okay? And, you know, I feel like this person has stabilized in life. Like when it comes to, like a lot of these people that you've been attracted to or been with, I feel like they choose material things or like stability and things like that over whatever, you know? And I feel like this person is doing fine in that area. Like they're stabilized, but they're not happy. They're extremely unhappy with the 10 of Swords, okay? And for some of them, the marriage or the relationship that they're in is completely over, and they're only staying in it because of money or children or something like that. And this person is really, I feel like with the 10 of Swords and the Ace of Wands together, I feel like this person can't even really like get it up or is having issues in that arena, okay? And, you know, I feel like when they were with you, their feet barely touched the ground because it was so exciting and so fun. And I mean, I feel like now they can't pick their feet are as heavy as bricks and they can barely pick them up off the ground, okay? And I feel like some of you have become very stable in your life, or you're working towards that with your goals or your finances or your material success, okay? And I feel like you have it all. Like, you can be both mature and responsible, and you can be very sexually exciting and fun. And with the Ten of Swords, I just don't think this person really, yeah, there's the Three of Swords again on the bottom of the deck. What are you doing over here, pile number 2? Breaking these people's hearts? Look at them, Page of Wands. You want to fuck? I'm not getting any. I'm wham with the Four of Cups, okay? Like, would you be interested in banging it out, okay? And it's like, yeah, no, okay? Yeah, no. And, I mean, I feel like they would approach you sexually, but if they felt like they wouldn't get, you know, brutally rejected, or they wouldn't get, I don't know. I don't feel like you're a brutal rejecter, pile number 2, but I definitely think you would reject them, I feel, in your own way, that you know how to do that, pile number 2, like your own way. And I mean, I feel like their poor, fragile little ego with the Page of Wands and the Three of Swords can't really take that, because I feel like they're already getting rejected sexually anyway by their partner. Pile number 2, let's get a song for you guys, okay? Oh, wow, yeah. Okay, so this person is saying this, your guys' song is Soul Provider by Michael Bolton, okay? So maybe someone here has the name Michael, all right? Or maybe Michael Bolton. I love this song, it's so crazy, but it's like, I know you've been hurt. So this person has noticed you been getting hurt too. And they're saying, I know you've been hurt. I know your love is shy. You don't have to say it. It's gonna take some time. You've got my heart in the palm of your hand. I want to be your soul provider, okay? And soul provider with the Four of Pentacles. The Four of Pentacles is definitely a provider type of energy, okay? It's the Sun and Capricorn card. It's about conservation and saving and holding on to your money, or holding on to what you have, and you know, being strict with your resources in order to kind of create a good nest egg for the people, you know, stabilizing energy, that type of thing, pile number 2, okay? And so this person's saying they want to be your soul provider. They want to be, you know, the person that is giving you what you need when you're like in your darkest hour, okay? And I think it makes them feel useful, and it makes them feel needed, and it makes them feel like, you know, like, because they have an issue with rejection. You know what I'm saying, pile number 2? And I feel like maybe when you two were together, you really did need their help or for something, maybe to help you out of a rough situation or a rough scenario, and they were maybe like, you know, helping you in that way. But I also feel you guys helped them, bring them out of the dark, okay? And you guys may be both doing that for each other at different times, but I do think it gave this person a sense of self-worth and a stable self-image here with the Four of Pentacles. And I feel like without you, they're like in rejection land, okay? Now, I have to go back to the first person because I'm getting something else. This King of Pentacles, I feel like he or she is saying they are very restless, and they're always looking for, like, you know, I don't think they're very satisfied in their relationship either. They're always looking on the lookout for something better or something new. They're a very, very restless spirit, okay? And maybe you had a way of satisfying that for them, or being that thing that they could reach for in the distance that kind of gave them something to look forward to. But I feel like without you there, this person is just plain old restless, okay? And they may be looking for someone to kind of, someone new to kind of project those restless feelings onto besides you, pile number 2, but I mean, you're the OG with that, okay? So I don't know. I mean, they're just restless. They're constantly looking for something new that they're just not gonna find, all right? Because, you know, that's what they get, you know? That's what they get for making the choices that they made. It's just, it has to be that way, okay? Let's go to the third person. We have the Page of Swords, okay? The Page of Swords, okay. The Eight of Swords, okay. The Page of Swords, wow. So fancy, fancy, free and fun. Let's see, such a flirt. The Page of Swords is such a flirt, you know. I feel like this person is saying you didn't even know it. Like you didn't even know like how you got my mind racing or how you got me. Like, are you even aware like how you have my thoughts racing? And like, you know, I feel like this is someone more in your immediate environment. This could be someone you saw recently or someone from work or someone from your social circles, but it's like social circles, etc. But I feel like this person's like, you don't even know how you get like my blood pressure just rising. And when I'm around you, I really can't even think of the right words to say. And they may even stumble over their words a little bit. And it's like, do you even know? Like they're asking you, do you even know that I have like a crush on you? I feel like a mini crush. They're like, I got a mini crush on pile number 2. All right, so let's see. The Lovers, holy moly. All right, and look at that Queen of Pentacles on the bottom of the deck, and look at that King of Pentacles. I think you guys would rather be with this King of Pentacles, but I think you know that this person is restless and they committed themselves into something that they can't get out of. So, you know, it's time to look for a new love. All right, pile number 2, I'm looking for a new love, baby. All right. Now, other guys, they'll have me. They'll appreciate my love. Queen of Pentacles, my love. Yeah, we have the Queen of Pentacles, which could be Capricorn energy in the tarot. Yeah, any earth sign really, but the queens are representing cardinal energy. So Capricorn, earth cardinal energy. It's like, I feel you guys are asking yourselves, what are my options now? Now that I've put so much time, effort, and energy into this one particular thing, you know, going back and forth or thinking whatever, like, where do I put my energy now? With this Page of Pentacles, I have to start like completely over, and I have to do something different. There's the Ace of Pentacles, okay? So that's going on in the background, I feel, pile number 2, but this person's like, do you even know that I got a thing for you? Okay, the Lovers is Gemini in the tarot. Okay, we have air sign with the Page of Swords here. And so air all over the damn place. And I feel like this person's like, I flirt with you and I think that you're super cute and I try to strike up conversations with you or like a reason to talk to you. But I don't know if you even know that I'm like flirting with you, okay? And this person could already have a partner, or maybe you have a partner right now, pile number 2, okay? But somebody already has a partner, okay? But there's some innocent flirting. It's like the Eight of Swords and the Page of Swords. Like, oh, I didn't know I dropped my pen in front of you, and then do like the bend and snap and then shake the boobies, you know, how that works, pile number 2. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry. And then you bend over, you know, the bend and snap, okay? And this person's like, I see you, you know, they're picking up on the vibes. They're a flirt, you're a flirt, everyone's a flirt, okay? And you really get my mind going is what I feel like this person is saying. To you, pile number 2, you really get my mind racing, you really get my mind going. You're a very interesting person to talk to. I don't even know if with the Eight of Swords, I don't even know if you even know that I think that about you. And I feel like this person may be trying to tell themselves like, oh, pile number 2's in a relationship, or I'm in a relationship, so I shouldn't be, like, they're trying to tell themselves with the Page of Swords here, like, oh, it's just a conversation or a meeting of the minds, if you will. But it's like, okay, why do I have, with the Eight of Swords, why when I'm around pile number 2 does it make me feel like I'm a kid at school and I don't know if my crush likes me, you know? And I'm like, well, I don't know, right? And this person trying to flirt with you or talk to you, but I feel like for whatever reason, there's something that's in the way. And it could be another relationship that you have or they have, but there is this whole thing of like, you know, I'd rather be with you, and I'd rather talk to you, or I'd rather screw you, or I'd rather, you know, search that crazy mind of yours and penetrate that crazy mind of yours, okay? And I feel like this person is like, yeah, like I see through what's going on here, but I'm confused about how you feel about this, or if you can tell how I feel. Okay, so it's a big mind fuck of a situation, pile number 2. And Spirit is giving me the name Christian. So that could be someone's name, or this could have to do with someone who is a part of a religion, like Christian religion, or someone who is religious. And with the Page of Swords and the Eight of Swords, doesn't really know what to think anymore, and it's kind of affecting a relationship. But this person they're curious, and they may not even know why, but they are just pulled to you and curious about you. And like sexually, I feel they're very open. Let's say for those of you in pile number 2 that are very open sexually, I think this person can pick up on this energy. And they would rather be with you for the qualities of your mind and your body. All right, pile number 2. So, there's the song that we're looking for. Oh, Sadder, Badder, Cooler. Okay, so Pony by Genuine is on the bottom of the deck. I'm just a bachelor looking for a partner, someone who knows how to ride without even falling off. Gotta be compatible, take me to my limits. Girl, when I break you off, I promise that you won't want to get off, okay? But this song is also about sadder, badder, cooler. And I feel like this goes back to this first person that you're still in the mix with here, or this whole thing about looking for a new love, all right? So it says here, you toast to your friends because I left. But you know I'm never coming back once I walk out the door. Screw all your loose ends in this war. It was all about the power and I can't do it anymore. Sadder, Badder, Cooler by Tove Lo, okay? You toast to your friends because I left, but you know once I leave, I'm never coming back. Okay, so someone here saying something to their friends or the people around them, but totally inside feeling a different way and seeking a reconciliation here with the Lovers as well. Somebody talking about how with the Page of Swords, like I feel this way or da-da-da, but inside being completely tore up and not really knowing why they feel that way. All right, with the Eight of Swords. And yeah, so interesting. You toast to your friends because I left, but you know I'm never coming back once I walk out the door, all right? Sadder, badder, cooler. So this is a whole thing, pile number 2, saying that you may be sadder, badder, and cooler since the day that you left these people, okay? Or they left you. But let's go ahead and get some initials here for my pile number 2. For my pile number 2, initials, please. We have, okay, you are, are you, or you are. This could be a question. V, you are V, okay? We have an L, okay? Rule, King of Pentacles, right? Rule. I make the rules around here. Although it's like you rule, okay? You rule. Actually, pile number 2. We have a Z, a Z. Zurich. Is it Zurich, Switzerland? Is that where that's at? We have a C, CR. Yeah, I was mentioning Christian earlier, or RC. We could have ZC, which could be Zach. CR, which could be Chris or Christian. You are correct, is what I feel like these people are saying. Like, if people tried to tell you what you're saying isn't right, or you shouldn't believe, you know, or you should believe them and not you, I feel like this person is saying, no, what you said was right. Like, you are correct, okay? LV could be Las Vegas. Are you Las Vegas, or you are Las Vegas, or something like that, okay? We have an E, VLO. That reminds me of like velocity. Interesting. Revel, like I revel in you, that type of thing. We have LP, purr, 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 right? Yeah, purr when they think about you. All right, we have a W. I feel like level. Are you level, or are you level, or are you on my level? That type of thing. All right, we have a K, rock. You rock. All right, these people saying you rock. All right, you rock, love, LUV. Do you know someone that would write that to you, like you rock, love, or something LUV, or call you love with an LUV? All right, because I feel like that is coming up. Someone who talks like that or says that. And keep. Okay, you are a keeper. Yeah, you are keeper. You're a keeper, pile number 2. Don't forget that about yourself. You're a keeper, my loves. Okay, let's see what else. Here. Spirit wants to remind you of that you guys are a keeper. And we have a D. Okay, rocked. You rocked my world. I feel like what these people are saying, especially the second person too, is like, you rocked my world. All right. And yeah, red, the color red. Okay, so maybe some of you are wearing red. You rock red, that type of thing. We have an O. Coda, Koda. There's not an A here, but maybe someone here has a pet with that name or something, or Coda. Pedo. Well, I don't want to think about what that is, but you guys, I think, know what it is. We have code. COCK. You are COCK. You're a cock. Anyway, yeah. Dove. Okay. Dove. Love dove. Lovey-dove. All right. And DP, EP. Someone here might be into music with the EP. Deep, DEP. Deep love, LUV. Deep love. Okay. Yeah. Interesting. We have a B. Back. Are you back? Yeah, somebody asking, are you back? You know, from where you were, are you back? Where are you? People wondering, like, have you returned from somewhere? I feel like here, are you back yet? Bored, BORED. Yeah, these first two, actually all three, very bored sexually, okay? Not enjoying the sexual energy. Cope, COPE, like they're just coping. You know, we have dope, maybe some people are smoking or whatever, but they're just coping, like they're not really, you know, doing like rack. We're missing the A, but we have rack here. Maybe they like your rack. I I feel like we could have lipo, but we're missing the I, so maybe someone here had that. But anyway, yeah, dork, D-O-R-K. Yeah, somebody really behaving like a dork. We have, you are a dork, so maybe you guys would say that to each other. I don't know. You're a dork or something like that. Bo, B-O or B-O. Drake. Well, we don't have an A here, but Drake. We have pod as well. BOD, board of directors. Okay. COB, close of business day. Yeah, this is this King of Pentacles, like somebody talking like that. Yeah, interesting. Cop, C-O-P is here too. Copper. All right, copper as a element. Copper, all right? Someone here could have copper hair or that color of hair. We have H. Let's see, anything else I can see here for letters for you, pile number 2. Let's see. I think that's about all that I'm getting. We have peck, a peck, like a kiss or a peck on the lips, or a quick peck. Okay. We're missing the I, but if we had the I, we'd have prick. You're a prick. Yeah, that's probably how you guys feel towards these 3 people in general. Maybe the last one, you guys are like, who's this or something. But these first 2, it's like, you're a prick, okay? Video, we're missing the I, but I feel like someone could have a video of you, of something. We have rock. You rocked or you rock. Are you rocked? All right. Explode. We're missing the X, but we have explode here. You make me explode. Are you exploding? Anyway, pile number 2. That is what I am getting for you guys, my darlings. And for those of you that would like to join me on the extended reading, we will certainly be having one there. And I would love it if you would join me, my beautiful pile number 2s. And let me know if those people resonated for you, if the songs resonated, if the people resonated. I love to get your comments and feedback. I also added a little tip jar as well in my description box if you feel like buying me a tea or a coffee. Thank you so much, pile number 2. Take care. Let's move on to pile number 3. Okay. Let's do it. Pile number 3, welcome to your reading. You chose the pink tea light, and today's reading is called I'd Rather Be With You, okay? So we're gonna get 3 different people. They could be from your past or currently in your life, but we're gonna get some identifying information about them. We're also gonna do initials at the end, okay? So we're gonna identify 3 people that would rather be with you than the person that they're with. All right, pile number 3. And I got the inspiration for this reading from that song by Bootsy Collins called I'd Rather Be With You. All right, and I don't know, was it Eazy-E or who was it? Snoop Dogg or someone else that remixed that song? I can't remember, but the original, I believe, is the 1976 Bootsy Collins, okay? But let's go ahead and get into it. Beautiful, pile number 3, let's do it. Spirits, angels, and guides, please connect me to the beautiful energy of my pile number 3s who come here today seeking your guidance. Okay, we ask for clarity and truth in this reading, please, Spirit. Nothing but the best for pile number 3. Okay, Spirit just told me soccer ball or soccer mom. So maybe someone was talking about soccer or a soccer mom, or looking like a soccer mom or not looking like one, but you are. What else for pile number 3, please? Okay, so Spirit is showing me rice, or like a rice medley, or something like with rice with herbs in it. So maybe some of you are cooking or eating, or you're gonna have some, you know what I really like, pile number 3, is that rice pudding with cinnamon in it. Do you guys know what I mean? I could even go for a tapioca pudding these days, pile number 3. Let's see what else. Do you guys know how to cook tilapia? It's a fish, pile number 3. I think I'm getting hungry in your guys' reading. Let's see what else. Let's see what else for pile number 3. Okay, Spirit is showing me crayons, or like someone who used to eat crayons or something when they're younger. Pile number 3, was that you? Or did you try how they were tasting and then like spit it out or something? Maybe when you were younger. Let's see, or maybe your kid did that. What else here for pile number 3, please, Spirit? It's like, I don't want to eat this leftover salad. I'm getting the energy of someone putting food in someone's face and someone pushing it away and being like, I don't want to eat that, or I don't want that. So maybe you felt that way, or you did that when you were younger, but let's see what else. It's like, I don't want it. It's there, but I don't want it. Okay, Spirit is also showing me like training, sports, or somebody who likes to do spin or cycling or biking, all right? So for those of you that are into that, or you've done that before, Spirit is showing me that. What else for pile number 3, please? Okay, I just heard Great Expectations, which is a book. Maybe some of you, who wrote Great Expectations again? I can't think of it right now, pile number 3. All right, this is the first person. It's 411, pile number 3. So we're gonna go ahead and jump in, 411, and I'm gonna give you the 411. I just opened my eyes at 411. So let's see, who's the first person here that would rather be with pile number 3? Ooh, oh shit, okay. Alrighty, well, pile number 3. You already have 3 court cards out here, and the 9 of Cups is on the bottom of the deck. So, ooh, wow, those are jumping out of my hand. So, I mean, I feel like with the 10 of Cups and the 9 of Cups, and there's the Knight of Cups, somebody's already really happy to be with you or be around you, or someone's trying to date you and really wants to make you happy, pile number 3. So don't stay closed off to that energy. You know, like you definitely, like happiness and true bliss, I feel, is around the corner for you guys, pile number 3, with that on the bottom of the deck. So it's no wonder 3 court cards already came out here under the first person. I feel like this is you, the Knight of Wands, okay? The Knight of Swords, okay? So the Knight of Wands in the tarot is Leo. The Knight of Swords in the tarot is Aquarius, okay? So we have Leo and Aquarius, and then we have Earth energy right here. And this person's like, I should have, you know, it's like 2 ships passing in the night, and, you know, I don't know how this got away from me, because I really, really wanted to be with you, and it seems like it slipped away too fast, okay? And now I feel like this person is saying it's too late with the Page of Pentacles, okay? I should have seized the moment when the moment came to me, right? And like carpe diem, seize the moment, right? And this person, I don't feel like this person did enough, pile number 1 or pile number 3, okay? 414 right now. I like that number too, 414, but maybe that's in someone's phone number or apartment number. But anyway, I feel like this person, or it could be somebody's birthday, like 414, okay? Yeah, interesting. Or someone could be 41. Anyway, let's go ahead and see. So I feel like this person really missed the boat. They could have had it all with you. As Adele said, we could have had it all right, with the 10 of Cups and 9 of Cups. And I do feel like this person still has romantic feelings here for you. And, but I feel like actually, okay, I'm also getting a bisexual vibe in this pile, too, for those of you that identify as LGBTQ. someone missed their chance with you, I feel, pile number 3, and you're much more happy. I feel like some of you may have chosen a same-sex partner, but there's someone here who's still trying to holler at you. Anyway, that may only fit for a few people, but let's get back to this first person, because I feel like they're like, come back to me. They're diverting my attention back to them. So I feel like this person would like to get your attention, or they would like to talk to you. But it's like that ship has sailed, you know? And I feel like this connection just got away from them. And there could have been some big drama around things that were said and things that were done. And I feel like, you know, you're the type of person that makes a person want to move or leave or go or come chase them, right? And I feel like this person didn't come chase you like they should have, okay? I'm getting the name Eric here. Eric, okay, it could be the E names too, but I am getting that name. And I feel like this person's like, hey, I should have, like, I'm also getting the name Portia, okay? Maybe someone has a cat with that name or something, or a friend, or someone has that name. But anyway, so I feel like this person, you know, should have said something. I also feel like a moment got away from them, okay? And I feel like, you know, you're okay, pile number 3. With this Knight of Wands, I feel like the beat, you know, the beat goes on, pile number 3. And I feel like you guys are like super independent and exciting. And I'm seeing someone that has highlights in their hair. They could have like bright red highlights in their hair, or like orangish highlights in their hair, or just point blank have colored highlights in their hair. But you guys, you know, you're pointing at yourself, I feel like, and you're like, stupid, you know, you should have picked me, okay? And maybe this person picked someone else, and then they realize, no, that's not, you know, that's not what I want. Like, my feelings actually reside with pile number 3, okay? And but it's not quick enough. It wasn't quick enough, okay? And I'm seeing someone that has tennis shoes with XOXO all over them, or a shirt, or some type of clothing, or something that has an XOXO. Maybe you guys sign your emails like that, or your texts, or whatever, but I'm seeing that XOXO. I feel like this person realized, like, you know, pile number 3 is the person that I want to be with, okay? But I feel like some of you guys have already, maybe you guys have already moved on, and you're experiencing a level of happiness and freedom that you haven't felt in a long time, all right? Creativity, happiness, etc. Or you guys have that ability to experience that. Very exciting people. There could have been some drama or something that happened, or a conversation that went really out of whack, okay? Someone could have laughed at something or said something that the other person didn't appreciate, okay? I do feel like egos could have been wounded a little bit here, pile number 1 or pile number 3, but I feel like this person is like, now with this Page of Pentacles, they're like, it's too late, and I'm stuck with what I'm stuck with, and there's like no way that I can change fate. Like, I made my decision, and now I have to live with my consequences, okay? Based on what I picked. And, you know, maybe at the time they thought that they were going like with their heart or whatever, but I feel like this person in their heart chakra and their sacral chakra, they're not happy, you know? They're very sad, I feel, pile number 1 or pile number 3, okay? So let's get some song lyrics here. Let's get some song lyrics, all right? Spirit's giving me the S names right here too, all right? Let's see what else here. All right, we got a song. Closer by 9 Inch Nails. You let me violate you. You let me desecrate you. You let me penetrate you. You let me complicate you. Help me, I broke apart my insides. Help me, I've got no soul to tell. My whole existence is flawed. You've got me closer to God. Yeah, I mean, you're the one here that has the flame and the fire of spirit, okay? And without you, I feel like the skies are very gray or very and I do feel like this person gets on the edge of tears a lot, so they try not to think about this connection or what happened here. It's like, I've got no soul to tell. My whole existence is flawed, all right? And you know, I feel like this person is normally quite confident, but I feel like something else has settled over them lately. And, you know, it's like life is dull, I feel like, and it's the same thing every day. And even if they are with someone, I feel like their heart just isn't in it. For some of you, this person, it's 420 right now, pile number 3, spark it up if you got it, okay? For some of you, I feel like this person really isn't even with anyone else, that they want to be alone, that they could have chosen someone else to be with instead of you, or chose something else, but as soon as they did, it fell apart, and then they tried to go back, but it was too late because you'd already moved on, all right? And you're like, I'm choosing myself. Okay, so I feel like for this person, they don't really have anything, you know? They don't really have a new person that could have fallen apart, or they're kind of on their own, I feel, pile number 3, okay? And it could have been a really, with closer and 9-inch nails, with the Knight of Swords and the Knight of Wands, it could have been a real sexy, hot, you know, combination. But I feel like this person doesn't even have their sacral chakra or their heart chakra open right now to receive any of that, okay? They're just trying to like get through the day with this Page of Pentacles, okay? They've been knocked down a lot, okay? I'm getting someone here who could like play basketball or play hockey. Hockey or ice skating is what I'm getting as well, pile number 3. Let's see what the second person, okay, who'd rather be with you. The High Priestess. Wow, you guys coming through as the Knight of Wands and the High Priestess, okay? We have the Wheel of Fortune and we have the 8 of Wands. Okay, so we have the Magician on the bottom of the deck here, and I feel like this person, so the 8 of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune are both Sagittarius Jupiter type cards, okay? This is Mercury in Sagittarius, and this is the Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, okay? So this connection starting off really exciting, really fun, really passionate, okay? Maybe making a lot of plans together, maybe wanting to travel together. It's like wanting to go on a great adventure with one another. And this person, I feel like since then they haven't, I feel like this person has a hard time sleeping, really, pile number 3. Like they have a hard time sleeping without you. I'm getting really hot right now too as well, pile number 3. Let me just make sure my air, I'm like sweating to death right now. Holy Moses, pile number 3. Anyway, I feel like when this person was with you, they saw their life unfolding and it was going to be so exciting, right? So amazing and so exciting. And I feel like now this person's life is like asleep at the wheel, you know, and they're trying to make magic happen, and they're trying to make this Magician's on the bottom of the deck. They're trying to get their magic back, but look at that. There's the moon, okay? And it's actually the moon reversed with the 7 of Pentacles, okay? So they just haven't been feeling good about themselves, and they haven't been feeling good about the direction of their life. And I feel like you're very intuitive, pile number 3. Some of you here may be like intuitive readers yourself, and I do feel you had a way of bringing this person back up and opening up their mind and like guiding them to good solutions for themselves, okay? And I feel like without you, this person is quite directionless, and they're having a real hard time making anything happen in their life, okay? And, you know, Not everyone can live their life the way you do, pile number 3. Not everyone can handle that, and not everyone understands you, all right, is what I'm getting here. And I feel like for some of you, like, I just have to say, like, your psychic abilities are growing, or they're opening, or you're going to be getting information quicker, faster, or whatever you do for work. I just feel like it's growing, it's expanding, and the amount of learning and downloads that you guys are getting are quite great, you know, quite wonderful. But I feel like this person just doesn't really have the power to see into, like, manifest, or to see into, to bring down, because the magician is always about taking that power from the heavens and drawing it down to create something, okay? And I feel like this person is doing it ass backwards, and I feel like they're very, very short on power right now, and they're quite lost, I feel like, with this moon reversed. And they're having, yeah, here's the 7 of Pentacles and the 5 of Swords. They're having a hell of a time since you left with the 8 of Cups. And with the 6 of Cups here, they spend the time thinking about you, wondering what happened, okay? Because I feel like they don't know what the thing is they don't know what they did. With the High Priestess here, I feel like this person lacks the insight to know what they did or what happened here. They just know that, you know, you're not, you know, you're not, ever since you left, their life is just not as good, okay? And maybe some of you were really wanting to help this person manifest their goals and their dreams, or travel, or you were wanting to be there for them, or you were lending things to them, or you were helping them in some way. Here with the Queen of Pentacles and the 7 of Swords, I feel like this person didn't appreciate that, and now that you're not giving your energy to that, your guys' minds are really opening, and you're becoming the Queen of Wands, okay? You're going from the Knight of Wands to the Queen of Wands, all right? But I feel like since this person has lost you, there's no magic left in their life, and they're asleep at the wheel, okay? And I feel like this is another case of someone who may not actually even have what it takes to kind of be with someone, or to be with someone else, okay? I just know, pile number 3, that their life is not working the way that it used to when they were with you. I think when they're with you, there was a lot of magic, there was a lot of synchronicities, things just happened, you know? Life is a highway, I want to ride it all night long, like that type of thing. If you're going my way, I want to ride it all night long. And I just feel like since then, like I said, this person's been asleep at the wheel, and they don't really know what direction they could go. And they're trying to do the same type of stuff that you were doing for them when you were with them, or make their own magic. But with the moon reversed here, they have no idea how to tap into that you know, that universal power, okay? They're not connected to it, and they're just seeing a lot of stagnation with the 7 of Pentacles, and they're not, you know, they just haven't been doing well. They've lost, I feel like they've really kind of lost their center since you left, okay? And things are not happening as quickly for them anymore. They're really challenged to make exciting changes in their life, and change the way that they think about things. Very stagnant since you've been gone, okay? So let's go ahead and see, do you know who this person is? Pile number 3. There could be with, we could have the moon in Sagittarius, we could have the moon in Sagittarius, Mercury in Sagittarius. There's a lot of Sagittarian moon energy here. We also have Mercury in the moon. So a lot of Sag energy going on here. I feel pile number 3. So that could help you connect to this as well, if you have that in your chart, or they do in a significant way, okay? But it's like, when I was with you, I could see my future unfolding, and it was so exciting. And now I just feel like lost is kind of what I feel, okay? So let's go ahead and get some song lyrics from this person, pile number 3. Ooh, oh my God. Okay. Wow, okay. So this person missing, we have 3 songs here. They wanted to say a lot. I'm just gonna, this is the main one. I'm just gonna say these. So this one's the Queen of the Night. Yeah, and I was gonna say they don't have access to the dark feminine or to like Hecate or Lilith or that type of thing. They're trying, they might not even know what that is, pile number 3, but they don't have the same access to magic as you do, all right? Because you're the Queen of the Night. It says, I've got the stuff that you want. I've got the thing that you need. I've got more than enough to make you drop to your knees because I'm the Queen of the Night. And I feel like this is you guys, all right? And the magic that you bring. And then we have Feed My Frankenstein. This person is saying, I'm not evil, I'm just good looking. Start a little fire and baby start cooking. Feed my Frankenstein, meet my libido. He's a psycho and hungry for love, and it's feeding time. Yeah, I feel like this person definitely trying to, at times, go overboard and feed on your energy. We have Feed My Frankenstein by Alice Cooper, and maybe they didn't even realize it. They're trying to say they're not evil, they're just good looking. So start a little fire and baby start cooking. This person may have expected you to do a lot and really may have exhausted you. Pile number 3 at times. And here's the actual song that came up here, and it's called Secular Love by the Casket Girls. It's a fantasy. Will there ever be a you and me? Hold your tongue and let me live in eternal mystery, the High Priestess. Up above on heaven's heaven's trail, stairways, bridges, and doors, and the key to my heart is yours, okay? Stairways, bridges, and doors. And yeah, opening up doors for this person and thinking about the life that you two could have and where you could go and what you could do, and if it's just a fantasy. But I really don't feel like they're getting any closer to their dreams at this point, pile number 3, without you, okay? So, you know, that's, you know, you don't appreciate what you have, and that's what happens. And so I think that's kind of what happened here. For some of you, you could have lived with this person or they lived with you. But I do feel like this person could have kind of leached off your energy at times, pile number 3. All right, so let me know if that resonates. Now let's move on to the third person and then we'll get initials. Spirit, can you show me, okay? Here's the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. Okay, the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. And another Sagittarius card here with the 10 of Wands. And the Moon, there's that Moon coming out reversed. It's the only reverse card I have in this deck, okay? Yeah, since you've been gone, all right? A lot of really lost people. I feel like you're such a guide for others, pile number 3, or your energy is just so open, loving, dynamic, infectious in a good way. You know what I mean? And I feel like a lot of people feeling very like lost without you, okay? And this last person, so this middle person could have been kind of an asshole or really taken you for granted at times, pile number 3, and they're not having any luck. Okay, this first person I feel like is sad for them because they missed the boat with you, and maybe at the time you were sad too, but I mean, I feel like you guys have moved on from that, but they still regret it. And this third person I feel like is the most challenging one, because with this one, I feel like, you know, you guys had to walk away from this and forge your own path, okay? And some of you may have moved out or moved in with people a lot, or you might have moved just a lot in general. Okay, Spirit's showing me Miami here. You know, they're showing me different states in the United States, like Texas, Miami, Florida, stuff like that, okay? So maybe you guys have had to bounce around and move around a lot, and it's been hard to find like a sense of home or stability. And I feel like with the 6 of Cups here, this person wanted to somehow give that to you, okay? And I do feel like this person really misses you, Pile number 3, I think this may be like the saddest one. I do, like, someone could have kept the dog or kept the animal or was there from when your dog was a puppy to when they got older, okay? Some of you, this could have been like a young love or something that you had to walk away from to forge your own path in life. And maybe you just kind of grew out of the connection. But with the moon reversed, I feel like this person hasn't really let go of these feelings, and they wonder if life could have happened differently or if fate would have intervened in a different way. You know, how would life be? And I do think that this person thinks about you often, and they wonder if you're okay and how you're doing. And, you know, and I think they still really do care about you on an emotional level, on a deep emotional level. And it's almost like a parent kind of cares for a child in a way, you know, like maybe you were younger and this person was a little bit older, or they helped you in some type of a way, but then you guys needed to kind of go your own path, okay? And Spirit's giving me the name Sophia, so some of you may know someone with that name, but I just feel like 18, the 18 for the moon card, 18 being reversed here, it's like a young love maybe thing that you had to walk away from, but there was a lot of feelings between you and this person. But it's like at some point you have to stop hanging on and go out into the world and like forge your own path, okay? But I do think this person still like really actually still loves you, pile number 3, okay? Do you know who I'm talking about? I feel like this person still really does love you, and they wonder like how you're doing. And I don't think they wanted to like let you go. You know what I'm saying? And for some of you, this could have been a person that you dated in high school, or, you know, or somebody like that, okay? Or somebody in your 20s, or someone when you were just younger, all right? If you're 50, then this could be 30, right? You know, just someone when you were younger. But I feel like this person, like it was sad, you know? I'm seeing Taurus energy in this pile too. Taurus and Sagittarius. We also have Scorpio here with the 6 of Cups, but I feel like this was very, very sad. And I think they wonder if you're like taking care of yourself and how you're doing and how you're feeling. And they still have that very almost like paternal or maternal kind of feeling towards you, but they know that you had to kind of like go and do that or figure that out on your own, all right? And yeah, I feel like this person, like they have such a closeness to you. They feel so at home with you, and they just really, I feel like this person just really loved you, and I feel like they still do. Maybe it's not like an in-love thing at times, but I do feel like they still very much appreciate you and who you were in their life, okay? Let's get a song here. Okay, so yeah, we have Young Lady, You're Scaring Me by Ron Gallo. So like I said, you're younger, they're older, whatever, but let's get a house, you and me and your 12 cats. Okay, so you guys could have had pets together. Let's get a house, you and me and your 12 cats. Your cavern eyes are praying, your scarlet lips are half saying. A sales pitch for the circus in your mind, right? With the moon, the circus in your mind reversed, and having to go, all right? And maybe at the time, this person took a risk on this connection, but it's like, I care about pile number 3, so I'm gonna make it happen. But this person's still very much sexually attracted to you too with the Scorpio card here. They're saying, if I had it way, I would take the lead. And if I had it my way, I would take you deep, right? The moon reversed. If I had it my way, I'd keep you here with me, is what I feel they're saying. If my body had a say, I'd get it off my chest, is what they're saying. This is Demi Lovato and Body Say, okay? It's like, I'd get it off my chest if I could. I don't know if it would make a difference, but if I had the lead in this situation, you and I would be together, is what I feel like this person is saying. Okay, pile number 3. So let's go ahead and get some initials for you, my darlings, and then we will take it to your extended reading, okay? And there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Okay, for pile number 3, we have a U, E. Did I mention the name E? EU? UE, the European Union, or this to me looks like a university, EU, like education at a university or the European Union. We have an A here. UEA. All right, we have a V, Interesting, AV. Whoa, there's a Y. UY. Why you leave? Oh my God, why you leave? Yeah, why did you leave? A lot of these people, maybe in all 3 of them, you had to leave or go. They're all asking you, why did you leave? Why you leave, okay? Especially this 3rd one too, like why did you leave? All right, we have YEA, so we could have year or something, it's been a year. Your year, it's like your year, pile number 3. Let's see what else here. We have a X. Yeah, well, that's obvious, right? An X is coming through. We have a H, H-E, hear or ear. Do you hear me? I feel like, you know, do you hear me is kind of what this person is saying. Do you hear me through this reading? Okay. We have an F. We could have fear, like we're missing the R, but there's something about why are you fearing something? Especially this 3rd person, like why did you fear us being together? That type of thing. Maybe someone mentioned that, or someone mentioned like you're in fear or something. Okay, we have an O. Float. I feel like the word float could be here. It's like, well, okay, we can't just float through life, can we? But I also feel the word hope is here. Like hope, like having hope. All right. Fave, like you fave, like you're my favorite. Yeah, F-A-V-E, fave. Or maybe someone owes you a favor as well. You favor. Yeah, he owes you a favor, or he gave you a favor is what I'm seeing here. Why you leave. Interesting. B, buy. Oh, buy as in be, like buy, like you left me. B-Y-E. Also buy as in buying something. He buy. So he buys something, or he is trying to buy something for you. Hey, bye. You know, it's like hello, goodbye type of thing. You buy, like you left. Okay, maybe some of you here are bi, you know, like I mentioned, LGBTQ in this pile, but let's see what else here. Beheaded. No, I'm just kidding. No beheadings going on. We have a P, okay. Okay. Pear. It's like height and weight proportionate or pear. Maybe some of you are like, I'm a pear shape. That's so cute. Anyway, I mean, that's awesome. Pile number 3, if you are. T. No, you're not fat. Pile number 3. What the hell? You know? Hey, I don't like that. I hope no one ever said that to you, pile number 3. And that's not you, okay? I mean, who cares if you are anyway? Maybe it's just like, you know, this person, why you fat? What's up with the why you fat, okay? Maybe someone here got bigger or something. We have Pat or Patrick. We have eat, because someone's eating. What's wrong with eating? Anyway, at Something about at home, I feel like too. Heat. You hot. God, I was getting so hot during your guys' reading. Here we have pot. Yeah, it was 420 in your guys' reading. I kept getting so warm. There we go. We have an N. Okay. Fan. Yeah, I gotta turn on the damn fan. That was hot. I was like, why am I so hot in your guys' reading? I just wanna go jump in a pool or something. Let's get one more. Happy, okay? You happy, like these people asking if you're happy. These 3 people wanna know if you're happy, okay? We have tan, T-A-N, and Fae, the Fae. Oh my God, the fairies are the Fae coming through in your guys' reading. How cool. Taffy, T-A-F-F-Y, that Laffy Taffy, pile number 3. Shake that Laffy Taffy. We have a Z. Okay, so that's gonna be it on the initials, my darlings. And yeah, we have this whole not yet situation going on. So it's like, are you happy? Not yet. And maybe, yeah, something going on with that, pile number 3. What's going on with that, my loves? Okay. And maybe maybe something about these situations are paving the way to your future happiness, pile number 3. All right. That is what I am getting for you guys, my darlings. We are going to go ahead and take it deeper on your extended reading. For those of you that would like to follow me there, there'll be a link to my Vimeo channel below. Thank you so much, pile number 3, and thank you to everyone. Take care.